Well, greetings again. This is Dr. Bill Wyatt with the American Orthodontic Society, and I'm going to show a case here that I'm sure a lot of people would not want to go in and do this, but we went ahead, and don't do it unless you've had a lot of experience with cases like this, where we're going to take out the 6-year molars to reduce the vertical height of the face and also to bring the profile back in. And I lost the starting pictures of this young lady, but I have the model pictures, and I want to show that over here. Let me get that where you can see it. Now this is a set of models. She's got a class 2 overbite, is overjets a little too much, and then we've got some bite closure right in here, and we're going to bring the profile back. We're going to bring these teeth back. Everything up here is going back now to some extent, and we're going to put this cuspid into place it needs to go, and we're planning to get these teeth out. But I've got to make sure that she's got wisdom teeth as well as the second molars before you even think about doing something like this. But it can be done, and when you reduce this amount here, the bite will close up on people to some extent, and it didn't close all that much here, but let me show it. Then we'll go to the next side over here. It's the same way. This cuspid needs to go down into this point. We go down in here, this back here and here, and we're going to slide all these teeth will go back in, and we're going to bring the second molars forward and close that up, and I'm going to show that on the X-ray. Now you shouldn't try this if you're not really well into orthodontics. Now the lower anterior, this is just a shot into the molars, and it's a little bit of a closed bite. We're going to probably lower these teeth down some in the treatment. Now this is just looking at the upper, and you watch, we're going to compare this. We're going to have these teeth removed right here, and we're going to bring these forward about halfway and bring these back about halfway, and we're going to reduce the height as we're doing that. You reduce the teeth in there and you keep the same pressure, and I had to treat her teeth for tongue thrust and some few other things. There would be other ways of doing this case, and I'm not recommending everybody do this. But let's go on now. The lower second molars are in here, and we're going to bring them up and these back, and this whole thing will come back to some extent, and these will come forward, and I'm going to show all of that in the X-rays. Now this is when this young lady was age 6 years old. This is a 96. We could look at it then, and we could tell that we were going to have a crowded situation up here in the front of the mouth, and these are the 6-year molars that are in here, and we can see the second molars forming back there. Now we don't do anything then. Now we did a slicing technique where we trim these teeth to kind of keep her teeth going straight, make room for those laterals, and then these teeth. And then when we did come in and take the 6-year molars out, there was no problem getting the rest of the teeth in that space. That was all right. Now we come back at age 11, 8. We were watching this young lady, and here now we see the wisdom teeth. You can see one forming over here, one here, it's going to be impacted, and one up there. So rather than take out the impacted wisdom teeth, we're going to take out the 6-year molars right in here. And we've got a problem with tongue thrust, so we put some deals on there. I don't show that, but anyway, we correct function too as we go. And this young lady is age 11-8. She's nearly 12 years old. Now, if you took the bicuspid, you'd probably have to take the wisdom teeth too. But we're going to take the 6-year molars out. So we'll go, and now this is age 10, let's see, no, that's 12-8, and that's number 3. And the wisdom teeth are plain as day in here, and we've moved these teeth forward, or they've just drifted forward about that much, and we've straightened these teeth out, so these have gone back to some extent, and we've lined it up pretty much in class 1 on the way doing that. Now we're going to go to the next teeth, and she's 13 and 1 month old, and we've still got a gap right in here. This is touching. This one, they'll close. These are wisdom teeth now. These are 12-year molars that are here. So this is all gone back. You can see the tongue thrust devias that we were treating that for. That's the fourth X-ray that we took. So you don't do this overnight for somebody. So here's one that's 13 and 3 months old, and this is the 6-year. The second molars are virtually in place in here. We'll bring the roots of these up and line them up pretty good, and these are the wisdom teeth coming in right like that. No problem at all. I mean, these were impactions that she would probably have to have removed if we had taken out bicuspid to do this. So let's go and now take another picture, number 6, and this is she's 13 and 9 months old at this time, and we've got everything touching back in here, and these wisdom teeth have got plenty of room to come in. You take a little bit of gamble by hoping the wisdom teeth will come in, but there's no problem with that. They come on in. Now that's number 6, and we took a number 7, which is further on down the line, and I'm not sure about her age at this time. This is 04, 49 of 04, so you can figure it out here. And these teeth are coming on down. All right, we've still got this in, and we'll take this out. We're going to take her out of the braces, and this is 07 right here. The wisdom teeth have come right in there. This tooth will come right on down. If it didn't, we could come back and push it back out, or put some dental floss in there, a separator, and push it out. Get that in, and watch this one come on through, and she'll end up with wisdom teeth lined up like second molars, and you look in the mouth. But this is, we've followed her for years now doing this particular work. Now here is the models that were taken back in 01. We saw her a long time before that. Here she is, somewhere around 06 or 07. There's the side view now. We've taken this cuspid, moved it right over here. See it sitting in this space. And we brought the profile in, and we have reduced the vertical height of the face to some extent without really putting a lot of pressure on that. And I'm not advocating people do this type orthodontics unless you've had a lot of experience before you get in there. Now here we taken the 6-year molars out. These are second molars, and the wisdom teeth are going to come in behind that. This cuspid tooth here, now we've got it going down in the right spot. She's in a good class 1 relation. Looking at the models, you'd say, well, you take this out, you're going to make that smaller. It's not smaller. We've actually made it bigger. And then these are second molars and wisdom teeth. Second molar and the wisdom tooth is up here, but it'll be in later. And these teeth are gone, and that allowed us to move this all back and also to lower the vertical dimension of the face to some extent. And here's the lower arch, and you'd think it'd be smaller. It's not. We brought the second molars here, and the wisdom teeth are sitting right under there, and they have all kind of room to come into the mouth. Now, we've finished up. We've bonded these lower anterior teeth together. And here is the finished product of this young lady with a smile like that. And the vertical height is pretty good. Now, it looks a little more. The profile has come in quite a bit. And this is long-term finishing of a tedious case. And you can't do this overnight with anybody. So this is, she's got a beautiful set of teeth, and you've got a beautiful face when you finish this. I thank you for watching this, and I don't advocate people without any real extensive use of orthodontics to get into something like this. When we took her 6-year molars out, she did not have to have her impacted wisdom teeth removed. You could have taken the bicuspids out, you still wouldn't have had room back here to put the wisdom teeth in place, and you'd have to have them most likely removed in there. But we saved the wisdom teeth, we just sacrificed the 6-year molars. But that won't go over good with many people. But it worked great, and it can work. So I'm just passing that on to you, and I want to hope you join our group and subscribe to it. And I'm going to say goodbye for the time being. And tomorrow will be my birthday. I'll be 95 years old tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join our group.